Welcome to the enchanting tale of Whiskers, a curious white cat, and Hops, a brave pink rabbit, who find themselves in a magical forest full of unexpected challenges. In the heart of a breathtaking forest, where golden sunlight painted the trees and flowers sparkled like tiny stars, lived Whiskers, a kind-hearted white cat with moon-bright eyes. Whiskers loved exploring the forest, always curious about the world around him. But even the bravest hearts can stumble upon challenges they can't face alone. One crisp morning, while chasing a butterfly through the woods, Whiskers noticed something unusual, a glowing golden leaf floating in midair. It shimmered like it held the sun itself, suspended between two towering trees. Curiosity got the better of him, and as soon as he touched it, the ground trembled beneath his paws. The trees twisted into strange shapes, their once gentle branches now curling like claws. The flowers dimmed and a chilling wind swept through the forest. Whiskers realized he had stumbled into the Forest of Echoes, a magical, ancient part of the woods, known to test even the strongest souls. Before Whiskers could figure out what to do, a maze of thorny vines erupted from the ground, blocking every path. He tried to claw his way through, but the vines only tightened, their thorns grazing his fur. Just when it felt hopeless, a soft voice called out, "Hold on! I'm coming!" From between the trees, Hops, a pink rabbit with long, floppy ears and bright, sparkling eyes, bounced into view. She had seen Whiskers from afar and rushed to help without hesitation. Using her nimble feet, Hops hopped around the vines, finding the weak points and tugging them loose. Whiskers followed her lead, and together they unraveled the maze, freeing him from the trap. "Thank you," Whiskers panted, his heart full of gratitude. "I don't think I could have done that without you." Hops smiled warmly. That's what friends do. Though they had just met, a bond began to form between them as they walked back through the forest, laughing and sharing stories. But the magic of the enchanted leaf wasn't finished with them yet. The next day, Hops was out, gathering wildflowers, near the same part of the forest when she noticed the golden leaf glowing once again. Remembering what happened to Whiskers, she hesitated, but curiosity pulled her closer. As soon as her paw brushed the leaf, the forest shifted again. This time the ground beneath her feet crumbled, creating deep holes and crevices, making it impossible to hop her way out. The shadows grew darker, and strange whispers filled the air. Panic crept into Hops's heart, but far off in the distance, Whiskers' sharp ears picked up the faintest sound, Hops's frightened voice calling for help. Without a second thought, Whiskers raced through the trees, leaping over roots and ducking under branches. When he arrived, he saw Hops stranded on a small patch of ground, surrounded by deep cracks. The shadows twisted and tried to pull her down. "Hold on, Hops!" Whiskers shouted. Using his agility and sharp claws, Whiskers climbed along the edges of the crevices, finding sturdy spots to leap from. He tossed a strong vine toward Hops, anchoring it tightly. "Grab on!" With all her strength, Hops clung to the vine as Whiskers pulled her to safety. The moment she reached solid ground, the golden leaf glowed brighter, and the forest began to calm, its beauty returning. Breathing heavily, Hops looked at Whiskers with wide, grateful eyes. "I guess we make a pretty good team," she said, smiling. Whiskers nodded, his heart full. "We're always stronger together." From that day forward, Whiskers and Hops explored the enchanted forest side by side, knowing that no matter what magical obstacles they faced, they could always count on each other. Lesson: true friendship isn't just about sharing good times. It's about being there for each other when things get tough. Together, we can overcome any challenge.